Hello world, Xin Chao. It's day 65 since I left England. I've got good news and I've got bad news. Bad news is that I'm still on the property hunt and I haven't even found a place that I remotely like. I do not even have a short list. The good news is that the area I was ranting about in the last video is not the only area in Da Nang. It does get better, but today might be the day because I am viewing properties on the city side for the first time. Come on! Bye-bye, Dambiet! I'm not sure if today is going to be a positive day or a negative day. Let's just find out together. The first house is on the beach side and then the other two houses are on the city side, and we're hoping and praying that the city side has everything that I need. It does mean you're a little bit further away from the beach, so I'm not sure. I don't know, I'm literally at square one, guys. I'm not any closer or any further than I was from the last video or the last rant. Let's just crack on with house number one and I'll update you on the journey as we go along. This is the end of the street of house number one. So to get these viewings, I put an ad out on Facebook in a group for expats looking for properties. Oh, hey.
You need a car?
Oh no, I'm looking for someone. Sorry.
You book Grab, right?
Oh, there he is. No worries. Right, where was I? Oh, you put an ad out on Facebook and then you give them your WhatsApp number, and then all these agents, I'm not even sure if they are estate agents because somebody showed me around the other day and he was like 17 years old. So I don't know who, why and how they get to do these viewings. Xin Chao. Are you Nat? Nice to meet you, Sarah. This is it, okay. Shoes? Let me start at the front. This is the entrance. Lovely new render. Jeez, this is the best looking property from the outside I have seen yet. That looks brand new. Nice gate. Got to take my shoes off. That's standard practice in Vietnam, which I love, by the way, because I hate shoes in the house. And I've always found it really awkward in England when people come round to tell them to take their shoes off, because they always pull a face like they've got holes in their sock or something. Wow, this looks brand new. The stairs bang in the middle. So I've turned the lights off and I've pulled the curtains back, and this is how dark the lounge is. It isn't even the darkest lounge I've seen, guys. So that should show you how dark the houses are. Stairs are lovely. I don't think you can see the dark mahogany because it's so bloody dark. The kitchen is a little bit questionable. Looks a little bit like a commercial kitchen. You can see the high ceilings and there's nothing above the cabinets, right? They have all the lights on ready for the viewing, right? I come in, I say turn all the lights off downstairs. Is this going to be livable for me? Wow, that's huge. This house is coming fully furnished, by the way. See, I can imagine this room has good natural light. They also put all the curtains down because in Vietnam, they're trying to advertise how cool a house is going to be. I think this is a respectable amount of light. I'd be happy with this. If this was how bright the downstairs was, we could do that. So seeing as this is a no for me, let me just show you what sort of houses you get in Vietnam. Because you guys can check out all the Airbnbs yourself, it's all online. But these houses are not advertised. This bathroom is the first to have an outside window, which means ventilation, it's good for humidity and for natural light, right next to the mirror. So glad to see that, guys. Ooh, skylight. And is there a bedroom on the third floor? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at the natural light coming into this bedroom. Why couldn't the lounge in the kitchen just be like this? This would be perfect. That is a lovely balcony and a really nice bed. If this is all staying, which it is, for the price, it's amazing. And I'll put the price for each house at the end of the viewing. Look at the size of that balcony. Very clean, quite private. Just one house opposite. And loads of trees in your view, and then a couple of buildings in the back. But, you know, people aren't like towering in, so to speak. And this is cool. I've not seen that in a house before. There's a window between the bathroom and the bedroom. You get that a lot in hotels. I'm sure you've seen that all over Southeast Asia, where the bathroom has a window that looks into the bedroom. But I've not seen that in a house yet. The other side is probably just a terrace. Yeah, cool. So you could do whatever you wanted with this terrace. Gym, office, golf, putting green, whatever. It's just a shame about the downstairs light. Will I be able to get over it? No, otherwise I'd actually have a short list by now. But I'm not going to compromise on that. I believe that we will find the perfect house with natural light. We're leaving now, so he's turned off all the lights, and this is just a final look of how dark the downstairs floor is. Just in case you guys think I'm being a bit of a drama queen and over-exaggerating and it is livable. It's not going to be much brighter in the summer because there's literally brick walls outside of the front door. So this is it. This is how much light there is. Did I already mention that you do all of this over WhatsApp? I think that's the most stressful part of all of this, is that there's no system, there's no website. There's not a single website that has all these houses listed, by the way. So that's why I was saying you could see apartments on Airbnb all online in the photos, but you cannot see what's actually available in Da Nang. There's no website that's accurate. And if you do find some of those websites, I've probably seen them too because I've absolutely raided the internet, but they are probably a year old. And what makes this whole process crazy is that it seems to be a free-for-all market. They all have access to the same houses. I still can't wrap my head around it because there's no loyalty. There's no loyalty between agent and landlord, and therefore there's no loyalty between client and agent. Like, I'm just getting bombarded with photos. Right, we're going over Han Bridge now. All those tall buildings are the city side. And this is the river. Remember, it's rainy season, so it's not that sunny, but we don't mind because we came over here to escape the sun and the heat for a little while. I'm seeing lots of local people, lots of local cafes, restaurants. This actually feels like I'm in Vietnam now. Right, I've just seen construction, but it's not construction on a building, it's a road. That's a brand new road. That's like they're laying down tarmac. There's all locals in these stores. I haven't seen a single tourist yet. What? What have I been doing on the tourist side, man? Wow, I can't wait to bring H here. He doesn't vocalise it, but I'm sure he's feeling it too, that where we live, eat and drink is like a movie set, literally like a fake movie set. I am aware that my last video was so negative about Da Nang, but guys, today doesn't have to also be a negative one. It's not a write-off. This is all so local. It's all so different. The tourist side does not look like this. Xin chào. Xin chào. See what I mean? This is where the locals are at, man. This is where the Vietnamese are at. This is what I'm talking about. The grabs dropped me off at the wrong spot, so I've now got to walk the rest. It's not far, but this is nice and quiet. That main street was a bit busy. This has made me a lot more positive, I must say. I didn't want another video to be, oh, we're going down an alleyway. Xin chào. Straight and then left. That's cool, look, there's an alleyway there. And this is quite a small alleyway as well. Damn, this is nice and quiet. This is nice. I'm glad this is going to be more positive. Even if I don't find a house, I am going to end the video at the third property and then I'm just going to walk around because this is nuts. It's going to start raining heavily, but I don't care at this point. I am itching to go check out this city area, and the city side is huge. Like, I've only just seen a couple of streets and there's like, again, 3 different blocks. It's a very American system. Where are we going? Xin chào. Everyone's so friendly. This is so nice. They're like staring at me, but with a big smile on their face, which makes it so much better, doesn't it? This is the road I'm currently walking down. There's a lot of nice houses around here. Whoa, talk about a nice gaff. Look at that. Oh my God, look at this one. This is nuts. The agent saw me walking and has now picked me up, and apparently I was walking the completely wrong way. This is house number 2, boys and girls. So smaller entrance. No sunlight is going to get through them doors, is it? That is an amazing front door though. Okay, this is much smaller. Whoever's designed this has absolutely smashed the interior design on this one. This is the most retro, the most coolest design I've seen in a property. It's very English terraced housey though. Very narrow. It's not what I expected. It's got a garden though. Interesting. Bit of a cold garden. That's probably just to let some indirect sunlight through. Oh, I've just realised it's not finished yet. It's not that somebody's just checked out of the property. This is all like just building stuff and building dirt. We don't even need to turn the lights off to know that this is going to be even darker than the previous property. So that's a bit of a shame. This is the thing, right? From the photos, you don't see how narrow it is. It's quite exciting to be living in a brand new house that's just been done. That's a beautiful landing. Herringbone floor. Lovely little, what's that called? Console table. Looks like that bedroom's got a lot of light in, so let's go into this one first. Yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing. The only issue with this one is that the view from the balconies are not going to be very nice. Okay, this isn't the one. This isn't the one. There's a bedroom over here. As soon as I walk into a property, I sort of know. Like just downstairs, I knew straight away that was not going to be the one. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the landings are huge, aren't they? Empty room. Yeah, the views are horrible. This isn't the one. It's not the one. Tiny bathroom. No, not getting the vibe, guys. And this is part of the problem. This is why I'm going through so many houses, is that they don't look like the photos. So, right, we are now regrouping for a hot minute. The agent and I have had a discussion. He's gotten to understand a little bit more of what I require, and he's now going to find the third property because the one he had in mind isn't going to be suitable. It's smaller than this one. So he said, just give me a minute, I'm going to book you a third one in. But this is actually a little trick that I forgot to mention. Because my WhatsApp was going nuts and I was seeing like 6 different people in one day, it was really emotionally draining to explain everything that I want to the first agent, build a little bit of rapport, and then start again from scratch with the second agent, and then third and the fourth, and so on. So what I started to do this last week is just stick with one agent for the entire day, or even 2 days. So you'll have like 2 full days with one person, rinse their portfolio out, then go to the next agent, rinse their portfolio out, and then by the time you get to the third agent, which I'm on, I've seen more than half of the properties that he keeps showing me on his phone. He's got an entire gallery full of houses, and it's the same gallery that every other agent has. I haven't jumped onto apartments yet. I might have to, I'm not sure. I am open-minded. If I don't find what I'm looking for in a house, which is natural light, it's literally just natural light, guys, it's not a big ask, then we're gonna have to move into apartments, but let's just wait and see. So this is funny. I just met a mother and a daughter at that same house, Alicia and Rihanna, and I was ranting about the fact that there was no natural light of any of these properties. Yeah, Sarah. And they showed me their apartment, and it had loads of natural light. So hopefully I get to view their apartment. But they basically swayed me to look at apartments. They were like, they said don't write off apartments. So I think over the next few days, I'm gonna book some in. I booked a car, but the car was taking too long. So I'm on the back of a Grab now. I guess I get to see much more of the city this way as well. Oh, we nearly crashed. They do scare me sometimes. Look how busy that road looks. So cool. This is so much better than the tourist area. I can't even begin to describe how much more excited I am about Da Nang. That was a long Grab ride. We're on the other end of Da Nang right now, on the north side, but it's the other side of the beach. So there's actually 2 beaches in Da Nang. We have arrived. Property 3. This looks nice. The outside looks really modern. Great build style, love it. Looks like there's much more light on the 2nd and 3rd floors. Nice quiet street, not much going on. Right, shoes off. Let's go inside. Wow, these houses have so much better furniture than the other properties I've been seeing over the last week. There's so much black in all the properties I've been viewing as well. Wow, look at that TV. That's different, isn't it? That's interesting. So far, this looks like the best I've seen. I've pulled the curtains right back, and there's actually 4 glass doors and no ceiling on the front porch. So far, so good. Here are the stairs. Again, middle of the house. I've not seen many in the middle of the house. They're usually at the back or on the side. And this kitchen is not bad. This is by far the best kitchen I have seen. That is a nice worktop, nice finish, cooker in the middle, 6-seater dining table, random sink at the back of the house. There must be a bathroom somewhere, there we go. Okay, just a WC. So just a little toilet next to the kitchen. It's a bit odd that, isn't it? Kitchen to the left and then the toilet's like just tucked behind it. I love a bit of greenery. Oh, there's a bedroom on the ground floor. That's new. I've not seen that yet. Is there going to be a window though? I'm not fussed. If there's more than 2 bedrooms and I don't have to use this 3rd bedroom that looks like a prison, do I? But cool, bedroom, WC and sink downstairs, and then a separate WC in the kitchen. Let's check out upstairs. Landing number 1. A very flashy landing, I must say. 2 bedrooms, I think, on each floor. As soon as you enter, tiny toilet again. Oh no, there's a shower on the left. Wow, what is with the gold black theme? It's an interesting sink. You can't really splash about in them sinks, can you? So the bathrooms are tiny. I think that's going to be a common theme. Usually, whatever you see on the ground floor is sort of copied on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th floors. No idea what that is. Is that a whiteboard? Or a projector for a TV? Not sure, but there's a balcony. It's not a very private balcony, so even though the downstairs has a lot of natural light, I don't think that is the best view you can get in the whole of Da Nang. I'm not excited. It's that, you know, I said you can tell as soon as you've walked into a house, like as soon as I've walked into the lounge, usually I know, no, I'm not even interested in going there. No natural light in that one. We might as well continue going upstairs just for the sake of showing you the 3rd property properly. And there's more black on the landing. Who would have thought? Another bedroom, so that's the 4th bedroom. Random terrace? Okay, random area. And finally, this one's got an outdoorsy terrace, but with a roof on top. So I'm not sure what this would be. Gym, yoga, office, and a tiny bathroom again. All right, so none of the bathrooms have windows. It's not the one, is it? Look at all that black. I feel like I'm in a nightclub going down these stairs. Just need these LEDs going off and some EDM music, and I'll definitely feel like I'm in Vietnam. That's a nice bright lounge, isn't it? That has to be the best lounge I've seen so far, for sure. But now, because I met Alicia and she showed me her apartment, I don't know how to describe how excited I am to see apartments. I've done a full 360 again. Don't know whether that's good, that I'm fluid, or silly because I could have just viewed apartments to begin with. But I'm glad I've seen 30 houses. I wanted a house. I wanted something different to England. It clearly isn't working. This was like my last chance. He was like the last agent I had to kind of rinse his portfolio, and I think I've rinsed his portfolio. After meeting Alicia, everything happens for a reason, right? So I think Alicia was there at the perfect time. She showed me videos of her apartment, her house, the windows, the natural light. It was incredible. Here's the final look at this house. As nice as this front room is, I think this house is going to be a no. This is Alicia, Rihanna. Oh, what's the little man's name?
Eon.
Eon. Fist bump, Eon. Hey! Wow, I better leave it there, guys, because I've got a busy afternoon and evening now looking for apartments. So if you made it this far into the vlog, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. Who doesn't like free things? It's completely free.
It's free real estate.
And if you're there, please hit the like button as well. The journey is going to be so exciting. I can already tell, like I'm absolutely buzzing now. If you haven't already noticed, like I'm excited to be in Da Nang. I am going to give Da Nang a chance, but wherever you are in the world, be wild, be safe, and I shall see you in my new apartment.